Mic check, mic check. What's going on, world? You already know it's your boy SB, and I'd like to welcome you back to episode 66 of season 5 of the Roll Up Podcast. As always, before we get started, I just want to take a moment to say thank you to each and every one of y'all for y'all continuous support. I appreciate y'all sharing the content via word of mouth. I appreciate y'all putting the homies onto the movement. I appreciate y'all interacting with the content on social media. It's really helping the campaign a lot, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you for all that y'all have done for me and the Roll Up Podcast. But before we continue, you know we got to handle business first. I want to extend the invitation to all who haven't done so already to subscribe to the campaign on all platforms, whether it's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube. Be sure to drop a subscribe to show some love to the campaign. The big goal for 2025 is to amass over 100,000 subs on all platforms. So if you're really feeling inspired, you're really feeling supportive, and you want to chip into the campaign for free, make sure you just drop a subscribe on the podcast, on the videos, wherever you seek motivation. Drop a subscribe on the Roll Up Podcast. Be sure to head over to tsbe.org. That's the official website of the Roll Up Podcast. Everything you need all in one place. The merch, the books, the Gas Pack on the Club, music, uploads, everything you need all in one place. And also, just a reminder, the Season 5 merch collection, it will be taken down on December 31st. That's New Year's Eve. And we will be welcoming the Season 6 collection starting on New Year's Day. So if you want some exclusive merch that probably won't see the light of day again, make sure you head over to the Sauce Factory. Make sure you head over to the spot. Make sure you grab you some merch. But with that being said, we got the business taken care of. Now it's time that we dive into today's conversation. You remember back when we actually played outside as kids? We were fearless. And it didn't take much to entertain us. And I'm sure nothing much has changed. But along with being fearless, some of us gained a few battle scars to tell the story of our bravery. They may have hurt like hell, but with time, the wound will heal with little to no visible marks. The trick, though, was letting our skin and cells regenerate without picking at the progress. And that's our focal point for today's message. Our reference point for today's conversation comes from Rumi, and it reads, "The wound is the place where the light enters." Excuse the AC just cut on. I'm out here on my patio recording, so sorry about that. But no matter how much our guardians try to protect us from the wrong choices, we still make them anyway. Sometimes we walk away with minor cuts and bruises. Others, we walk away with bloody knees and scraped elbows. It doesn't matter which way the ball rolled. We have to stop picking at our wounds and give ourselves time to heal. It doesn't mean ignoring bad situations like they never happened. It means you're choosing to acknowledge them for what they were, and that means they are learning experiences, and you're applying the lessons learned. Because the truth is, mistakes can't be avoided. There's no such thing as a perfect, error-free life. You can always make a quote-unquote better decision, but sometimes things don't go as planned. When plans don't fall through or things don't go the way you expected, it's not because it wasn't a good plan. It was because it wasn't the plan that was designed for you. When we are forced to improv and play by ear, we unlock our instincts to make something from nothing. It's a beautiful moment when everything that you thought couldn't be replaced is restored tenfold. It's in our darkest hours that we pull ourselves together and regain strength to keep pressing forward. The fight or flight response is in our genetic code. And when it comes to creating the life we want, we should combat the negativity with optimism versus falling into pessimism. By being aware of the moment and understanding certain things are out of our control, we will begin to move differently. By allowing ourselves time to heal, we are letting go of those hurtful situations that we constantly play in our mind to make room for new blessings. In Muay Thai, for example, fighters believe that the key to having a strong, powerful kick is by doing shin conditioning. Some fighters practice on the full-size punching bags, but the badasses, They numb down their sins by kicking banana trees and bamboo shoots. Excuse me. That sounds extremely painful. But when we think about the trials and tribulations that we go through on a daily, we will see that there is a similarity to whacking banana trees. We will see that the rejections that we face daily, the constant uphill battle with entrepreneurship, choosing happiness over misery, all help strengthen our determination. Those same scenarios may seem to be breaking us down, but if we continue to keep our perspective on the adversity is there to teach us a lesson, not only are we pulling ourselves back together, we are getting stronger and tougher as we press forward. If we continue to exercise our faith and condition our minds to battle through adversities, when we finally get the opportunity to prove ourselves, we will be more prepared to reap the benefits. As we look over our lives and the events that help shape who we are, it's time that we take all the bad ones, learn what we need to learn from them, and throw them in the trash. Those negative memories do not serve us anymore. That job rejection, that failed relationship, that empty job position, failed business plans, and energy that doesn't benefit your progression, it's time to let it go, fam. It's time to let it go. The wounds that we accumulate over time are valuable life lessons to live and learn from. They are key events that help shape us as individuals. When we can get to the point of forgiveness, we should not only forgive those that mistreated us, we should also forgive ourselves for making the mistake. Once we do this, we will be able to let our light shine. Because the truth is, you can never truly heal if you keep picking at the scab. Whatever it is you're healing from, it's time to leave that scab alone and let life run its course. This healing journey is no easy task, because if it was, as I said a million times, everybody would do it and we would all be healed right now. But the fact lies in the title of this episode. Stop picking at your wounds and give yourself time to heal. In order to walk into the new season of your life, you got to stop revisiting the past. You got to stop revisiting the past, because there's so much in front of you and there's so much behind us. And it's important that we be present and focus on the opportunities that's to come versus the opportunities that's came and gone. As I was preparing this episode, I noticed that this is also an area that I need to put more attention to as I prepare for 2025. Like I told y'all, this podcast is not only for y'all, but it's also for me too. And I believe that together we can heal and reach greatness. But until then, make sure y'all tap in to tsbe.org, man. That concludes today's episode. So with that being said, like I said, that concludes today's episode, man. As I've said a million times, and I'm going to keep reminding y'all, if nobody believes in you, I believe in you. I believe that you are more than capable of pulling off your own personal comeback. I believe that the person you want to be is on the other side of the storm you're afraid to walk through. My friend, you are not alone, because your boy got your back. One of the few things my dad taught me growing up is that you got to pay the cost to be the boss. Sometimes that cost is healing from the past so you can walk into the present moment and create the future you want. So I believe in you, and it's time that you believe in yourself. Give yourself time to heal and watch the magic happen. So, again, with that being said, man, that concludes today's episode. If you haven't done so already, be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the campaign for your boy. Short and sweet episode today, but I feel like it's the extra little nudge that you need to keep going. Make sure you check out the podcast on Threads and Instagram at The Roll Up Podcast. Be sure to check out the Sauce Brady Experience YouTube channel as well. Make sure you tap in to tsb.org website and grab you some merch. Grab a copy of one of the books, man. And always remember, keep one roll. Get lifted, stay inspired. It's your boy. Peace.